You're tuned in to the Real Game No Gimmick podcast, hosted by LBC.
We gonna throw down. That's right. We gonna get serious.
Party time.
Yeah, what's the deal? It's the Real Game No Gimmick podcast. We back again. We're here. We're here to talk about that Diddy situation, just like everybody else. You know what I mean? We got my guy. Let me see where my folks at. Let me see what's going on. All right, we in here. Everybody good? We in here?
Yeah, you can see me, you can hear me.
Yes, sir.
What's up with you?
What's good? What's good, family?
Not too much. What's up? What's up? Is that Jazz?
Yep, that's Jazz down there.
What's up, Jazz? How you doing?
I'm good, baby. How you doing?
I'm alright. Can't complain.
Yeah, so we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that Diddy situation, just like everybody else, but we're gonna try to do it in a different way. You know what I mean? What you feel about that situation, though, my guy? First, introduce yourself.
I mean, I'm Jay, here in Akron. What's what exactly is we talking on the topic? What you want to speak on in that regards, I should say.
I first, whatever you think about it, like what you think, like he going down, right? For sure.
Oh yeah. It's looking bad for Buddy. I mean, obviously, in America, you can't just say a person guilty until it's proven. But like, it's a lot of facts out there, and there's a lot of rumors floating around that might have some facts backing it up now that they got all this information and all this intel, all these videos that he been recording apparently. So it's looking bad for Buddy. It looked real bad for him.
It do. It do. The first thing I thought when I seen it, I mean, me and you, we talk all the time. But yeah, when I first seen it, when I first saw the Cassie video, I was like, oh yeah, bro had something to do with that Tupac situation. It was an image.
Yeah,
Everything we saw was an image. You know what I'm saying? We don't know these people, man. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah, for sure. That Cassie video right there, that right there, boy, that's a truth in its own. Like that was crazy,
Yep.
bro. Like when
Yep.
I seen it originally, I'm thinking to myself, dang, that ain't no way that's Diddy doing that to this girl like in broad day. He not caring. He's in broad day with it. So in my mind, I think like if you willing to do something like that in broad day, ain't no telling what you're gonna do behind them closed doors.
Man. He was the real Suge Knight, you know what I'm saying? He what we thought Suge Knight was.
Shoot, he the East Coast Suge Knight. They one
Man,
in the same. They one in the same. He the East Coast. That was the West Coast.
he ain't had no shame in it, like you said, he was out in the open with it. Like I can do this. I'm gonna get away with it
Yeah,
because I'm Diddy.
yeah. And I'm not sure. I can't remember for sure. I don't even think he really tried to cover it up, but the videos never leaked out for some. I mean, I know he paid a sum of money to somebody for it not to come out, but from
To
my
go tell.
understanding, yeah, from my
Supposedly he
understanding,
said go
yeah.
tell.
And like it just was like, yeah, all right, that's good. We good here. We good. Good business. But that tells you a lot about people in the know too. Because the people in the know that know about it, I mean, did they really give off any indications? Did they ever really speak about it, or it was all really on a hush, right?
Right. I mean, I never heard nothing. I mean, I don't know, man. It might have been, what I mean, it might have been inside in the industry known, but I never knew no wild shit like that.
Even when you think about his ex-wife that passed away, you know, they she never really said much about that. She never really said he was that type of guy or even gave any indications that he that type of guy.
Okay.
I'm guessing.
So now,
I'm gonna assume the money was just good. As long as you getting the money, it ain't nothing to be said, right?
well, well, they say she had a book coming out, and that's a lot of people say that's why she got killed, and that
Yeah,
Diddy they. Well, we can't get, what I'm saying? I don't want to get into too many accusations and stuff like that. But
yeah,
they say she had a tell-all book coming out, and supposedly a lot of it then leaked, and that's getting out.
yeah.
But it's
Well,
been rumors that, I mean, conspiracy theorists said that Diddy had something to do with her getting killed to stop that book from coming out.
so is there no book no more, or is the book still supposedly coming?
I think the book's still supposedly coming, or at least an excerpt of it then got out.
Yeah, somebody leaked the book. So the X is certain parts that's about Diddy that's released. That's what I seen. But
So,
at the same time, I want to say this: like you're a big person in the music industry. You make money. You got people's careers in your pocket. Of course, that man was doing whatever he wanted.
but yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
why he was able to wheel people in. That's why people about to go down with him because he had that power. He had that money. He got that leak. He got that he was the remix motherfucker for the longest. Between him and JD, they was the remix niggas.
Yeah.
Facts.
I mean, yeah, that power
That's
is
definitely
crazy.
facts.
That power is crazy, and his ambition to have the most power is it shows in a lot of the things that he do. So I mean, I don't know. Realistically, like before we get to like, all right, first question is, do you think that it would be better for her if a book was coming out, would it be better to drop the book now, or would it be better to wait until after all of this stuff blows over, where we get a sentencing and everything like that, and say, all right, here's a book, guys.
Mm.
I would
Now,
do it first. Like if I knew about the situation and I wasn't comfortable enough to come out, like if I wrote a book about it, yeah, I would put the book out before the charges came out. Me personally, I wouldn't wait till afterwards because it looked like I'm chasing clout.
Right,
It looked like I'm just trying to make money off the situation that's happening when I knew about it all along. You know what I mean?
right.
yeah, that's a good point.
What you think?
Um, I would buy the book anyway, either whether it came out before or after. But I mean that book is evidence, right? You know what I mean? Well, kinda.
I mean, it's
That would be
I
that's
would
her
think it,
testimony from the
right. That's
grave.
what I was about to
Like,
say. I was about to say. I mean, that's her point of view, her perspective. So I mean, it's
right,
still hearsay.
hers.
It's still hearsay because she gone now. She can't even really
Right.
clear
Hmm.
up what she said or clear up any questions about it.
Can't get cross examined.
But at the same time, that's why rich motherfuckers like Diddy marry the bitch that they marry. You know what I'm saying? When you know shit, if I marry you, you can't tell.
But once you get
It
divorced, you're
ain't
married.
you can't testify.
Once you divorced, you
Was they
So
can.
me
actually
doing a
married though?
memoir, huh?
Was they married? I think that was just.
Wasn't that
Was
his
they married?
fiance or something? Wasn't they about to get married or some crap like that?
I don't know. That I don't know.
Now I swear before she got killed, that was her they was fiancés or some crap like that.
I thought
But
they was
whatever, at the same
divorced.
time though. Y'all been together so long though, you can't really testify against me. So writing your book is the best thing to do, ain't it?
I don't know. I feel like anytime somebody writes a book, it's just a money grab.
True that. I feel that. I feel that.
I mean, Cause not some. It depends. Yeah, I guess it just depends. Really, it kind of just depends. In this situation, obviously, it can't be a money grab unless it's by the family. That that would make sense, but I don't know. I guess a book would be the best way to do that. Expose all your dark secrets. Now,
Well, especially if you can testify.
so this was a good question that somebody asked me at I was at the gas station and the topic came up and they said, "Who do you think is next?"
I think Jay-Z is next.
I said the same thing. Why did you say that though?
Well, I said it because I seen an interview with the baby on Club Shay Shay. This was before a lot of this stuff was coming out, and he told a story about being at a Diddy party, and he said that after a while, Diddy kicked everybody out the house except for 15 people. The baby was one, Jay-Z was one, and Beyonce was one. And the story that he told, it sounded as if Beyonce was the bait to get the baby into this you know, situation, freaky situation. It sounded like. So that's why I say Jay-Z.
I feel that. I said Jay-Z because they got super close ties. Like they are hand in hand. They are like together. If you look at any of those, if you go back and look at any of the pictures of them doing the all white parties and stuff like that, to his right, you always see Jay Z. Like
Mm,
every single picture, you always see Jay Z. And given the fact that they are both in the position that they are, where they are both hip hop billionaires, and were basically like the first, if I'm not mistaken, I think they were like one and two of doing that. It kind of just like it's like I don't really believe in coincidences. So for
right,
that to
right.
happen and y'all both be like hand in hand, buddy, buddy. My thing is, I just wonder where does Beyonce play into the role? Like, how did how did things happen? Like, how I man, there's so many questions that come with that stuff, bro. There's a lot of questions. There's a lot of questions. And hopefully, hopefully things get answered during the trial. But
Right.
I think it's still gonna even be more questions even after that's all said and done.
It's a lot of people nervous. It seems like.
Man, they quiet.
They nervous. They real nervous.
Hollywood is
But
quiet
at the
right now.
same time, like for me, I feel like looking at the situation and like I can't say I'm a Diddy fan, but I'm from New York. I know about Diddy. Baba the Bop. He always threw the parties, but it seemed like now with what's going on, it seemed like he used the females as the bait to get what he want, whether it's men or women. That's what I'm getting out of it.
I think he used the
Like
money, the power.
whatever, huh?
I think he using the money and the power as the bait. I mean, if you pay attention to
No,
what
that too. That helps it because I could promote your career. So all the more reason you're going to do what I say. I want what I say, or your career not going nowhere. You not making no money. You're not going to have no house. You're not going to have this. Like, but at the same time, I feel that he got that control to the point where, I mean, Diddy. Okay, Diddy's not ugly. Diddy can get any girl he wants, whether with or without money. You know what I'm saying? So now that you got the money and the power, now you can make these girls do whatever you want. So I could will in whoever, and if they down with the get down, if the money is right or whatever, they probably gonna go with it, and they gonna shut up. They gonna sign that. What's that? Do not discuss.
NDA.
Like, come on now. Money talk. If especially if I'm gonna keep paying for your well being for you to live. If I'm gonna keep making your career succeed, you gonna do what I say.
For sure. It sounds like that's what was going on with young Miami, which is crazy. Cause, man, I mean, she was successful and everything. I mean, I don't know, man. It's wild. It's wild.
And where she
It's
at now? But where she at now?
Young
When
Miami,
I ain't even heard
Young
of her in
Miami,
a minute.
Young Miami wasn't successful in anything.
well,
She
City
had that.
Girls was going. It was
The
making
City
money.
Girls. So you gotta think about it though. The City Girls had that one album, and then they rode that wave. She was locked up for that. She was locked up during that first wave. Anyway, JT was holding it down for them. And then she
Yeah.
came out, and that's when she hooked up with Diddy. Once she hooked up with Diddy, they ain't even make music no more. They actually broke up the group.
But where is she now though? What
Oh,
is she doing? You don't
she
even hear
She
her
laying
name.
low.
Before, even when she was with Diddy, you heard her name all the time.
you
She
heard her
laying
you heard
low.
her name when you heard about him.
Well, she got a podcast too
With,
that do
with
numbers.
yeah,
Yeah,
uh,
but
I ain't heard
I
of.
mean, it's a secret society, man. You feel me?
Yeah, the secret society got a lot of dark secrets, and sometimes you gotta get hung out to dry. And Diddy is Diddy's turn. That's how I feel about the situation. It's just Diddy's
And
Yeah.
turn.
a lot of motherfuckers about to go down with him.
I think that that's probably gonna be the same situation that's gonna happen with him as happened with Epstein. This is the equivalent.
They say he on
Yeah, they think
suicide watch right
they're saying
now.
that everywhere.
I don't think nobody else is going. I don't really, to be honest. Like I would, Jay Z needs to go down next for sure. But realistically, this is the dude that gets hung out to dry. This is the guinea pig. It looks like it's the big fish, but it ain't even a big fish.
Right.
Like you just said, Larry, it's a secret society. So there's a lot of members in
Yeah,
there,
because ain't
and
they
and
trying
it's a
to link
hierarchy.
Russell Simmons and them all together too?
Oh, for sure, man. They say it's learned behavior. They say, that's
Yeah,
what
that's what I'm
Diddy
saying. Like it starts from all of them though.
Yeah, but it's
Clive
still
Davis
so
and
it's
everybody.
still so many layers to that onion that you got to peel back. That it's like, yeah, he gonna get hit, but they protected. They not about to let their whole camp get destroyed like that. It's another one. So while we speaking about this, actually, Neo is another person that's been brought up a lot. That's almost a mimic of what Diddy is, but he's just a little bit more. We don't know about it because he's under Diddy, really. I don't know if y'all heard things about Neo, but his I
And it's
guess baby
crazy because I
mom,
love Neo, but
yeah,
yes, I have heard about him
yeah,
too
his
though.
baby
But
mom has been saying
I
some
do.
crazy
Yeah.
things. She been talking about the exact same things we hearing about him doing is the same things that man doing. It's crazy. So I mean, like, I just feel like it's just another guy that's getting, you gotta sacrifice this lamb. Here we go.
Yeah. I've also heard, yeah, I mean, Neo a wild guy. Neo a wild dude. I mean, I heard Neo stories. You know what I mean? You see Trey Songz disappeared.
I was just about to say Trey Songz.
Boy, Trey Songz, yeah, he fell off the map, didn't he?
They
Gone.
had to get rid of him. He was too wild.
Real quick.
Gone,
Real
man.
quick.
Gone.
They had to get rid of Trey Songz.
That's crazy. That's a sad, sad story, boy.
They
Yeah.
say Trey Songz. Now speaking of me, I mean they say Trey Songz was wild.
Yeah.
Wow,
You
wow,
heard
boy.
y'all heard that
What?
about Trey Songz?
I've heard some things about him. I definitely heard some things about him, but I
So
mean,
what is it the industry that's turning our black men this way? Like what? Like what the hell?
No,
I could say,
it's
Is
I
it
power.
the
could,
industry? Is it the money? Is it the power? What the fuck is it?
it's a secret
Power.
society. It's a secret society. It ain't, man. Them folks get in there. They already like that.
It's also power too. When you got power, people use it in the wrong way sometimes.
If you able to rationalize those type of behaviors, that was already in you.
Facts.
That's just who you are. That's just what you are, and that's why it's even more. It's a society. Just a society of folks that's together, that band together for real. They push an
Or it's
agenda.
learned.
They push an agenda,
Right.
and because entertainment is so prevalent in pop culture and in the world today, it's like, oh, well, this is what they're doing. This is what I'm gonna do too. It's the Jones, was it the Jones effect?
Keeping up with the Joneses.
Yeah,
Uh
keeping
huh.
up with the Joneses. Yeah, it's like everybody want to do what's the popular thing. So pop culture is entertainment. The entertainment world push an agenda. The agenda is followed by the people that's listening to the music and influenced by those artists. That's why there's only certain
Also,
type of artists that even pop for real.
now, yeah. Also, victims become victimizers. You know what I mean?
Facts.
It's learned behavior. They seen it happen to them coming up. They seen it coming up. And when they got they to their spot when they got in their position, they said, "I'm that's what I'm gonna do too."
Facts.
Um, Man, we're gonna hear a lot of stuff. We're gonna hear a lot of stuff. You see, I don't know if y'all seen it, but Kevin Lowson did step down to resign. There's a lot of people resigning right now,
I
trying to
bet.
get ahead of this.
You better get ahead of it. You better start selling off them stock portfolios and everything. You got to get your money right.
Man, they giving back. They giving back money. He done donated from HBCUs, everything. Like people want to know. They cutting all connections. Like, like that's crazy. I ain't even gonna lie though. Like for real, I wouldn't give your money back because
Mm.
I would donate that to the school. You know what I'm saying? Like that would be put towards the school. I would take your what was it? What he got from them? What's
Honorary
the
degree,
certificate? Okay, yeah, I would
honorary
take that
degree.
back. I would take that back, but I would not give the money back. Like I would still don't. I would still put it into the school. Why am
Well,
I giving you your money back?
I want you to think about this logic in that aspect. Let's say you're a prestigious company, right? Like a Fortune 500 company, and there's allegations that you have accepted money from the cartel. How does that appear? Is that a good look on your company?
But if I didn't know it was a cartel, if I didn't have nothing to do with the cartel, why does that affect me?
But you know about it now, right?
That's my thing.
But you know about it now, though, right?
I know about it now. And it's too late. I didn't spend the money. I should have.
No, you shouldn't have spent the money. If you're a business, you should have that. You should have that money or
I mean,
some
it's
of that
be
money.
invested, but I'm saying, like, at the same time, I'm not gonna give you that whole meal back. Like
Yeah, I mean,
the whole
I,
million.
I
No,
understand what you're saying, but as a company, as a business, as a or as a company that's trying
I
to be
understand that,
prestigious,
and I
then
thought
you got to
about
do
that
that
too.
better.
But at the same time, like, no, bro, I'm just gonna expand my business, expand my company.
So
I ain't had
think
nothing to do with that.
think about the.
You been gave me this money. This money, like this, you been gave me this money.
So let's think about the effect of that, though. Okay, so we go back to the analogy I gave you. So let's say you kept that cartel money even after you know what that cartel was offering, right? And because of that, people took that negative view that they have gained from that, and they stopped doing business with your company. Ain't it? It's something like Balenciaga. People stop buying Balenciaga because they seen that they keep pushing child molestation or child pedophilia, one of those things. You don't remember when they was trying to ban Balenciaga and ban those big name brands?
I remember the boycotts.
Yeah,
I remember the boycott. They boycotted Gucci for a second.
yeah, it's all the same
And
thing.
Balenciaga. Mm-hmm.
It's all the same
But
thing. So
at
if
the
you,
same
so
time,
when you keep that
okay.
money, when you
But
keep
at the
that money,
same
that
time,
means that you stand away from it.
some of y'all gonna hate me, but I'm still gonna make my money, and I'm still gonna have, like, I'm still making my business better. So,
Well,
and like I said,
the thing, the thing is, to keep the money, it looks. Some people would say that you was cool with the situation. That the situation don't bother you with. You know what I mean? Now, I guess you could donate the money to like a abused woman or a sex trafficking type of organization, but I don't know if you can keep the money.
Yeah, no, keeping the money is not the move. You don't want
It
to keep
just
the money.
it's because people would say you benefit. I don't know. It's
People gonna
just a
think
bad.
it's basically like people will basically gonna think that you are and
You're,
you stand
you're
on their
approved.
side. You are a part of it. You're not the solver of the problem. You are the problem at that point.
I agree, but I disagree. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I just got my argument with it.
I feel it
But I get it.
for
So
sure.
yeah.
For sure.
So now, now, now so Jazz, I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna ask you this question. Did it make you think anything about did the Tupac come to mind at any time during the Diddy situation for you?
I did. First and foremost, I'm a big Tupac fan. I always believe they had something to do with it.
Mm,
So, like, and I've been seeing a lot of interviews or whatever lately with old school people. You know what I'm saying? Talking about what happened in the studio and all that. Like everything, it just seemed like everything is coming to light now. So I feel all kind of ways. Like, but in my heart, I always knew they had something to do with it.
okay, okay. Well, see, that's and I respect that. Um, now I didn't believe that they had anything to do with that. Um, Diddy played that well. He made it look. Did he knew that a lot of death row was Pyru, especially the people he was beefing with, the people he had problems with was Pyru's and Pyru's affiliated. So what did he do? He went and got affiliated with Southside Crips and hired them for security and everything like that. And when it was time to pull the move off, he made it look like a gang situation, and that's what I always believed. I always believed that it was just a gang
I never
situation. They got
believed
into.
that.
I
I
mean,
never believed
he
that.
was right before he got killed. They jumped the south. They stumped out a Southside Crib right before. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stumped him out. Stumped him out. So that's what my automatic thinking was. Okay, they stumped out this guy. It was retaliation. It was immediate retaliation. Like it happened immediately. So if Diddy had something to do with that, which I do believe he did, he played it out very well. It was well played. Like he thought about that for a while. He set that up smoothly. I definitely yeah. I mean,
At
I
the
was
same
shocked.
time,
I didn't
everything that he
think it was
did.
that bad.
Okay, but
Go ahead.
even with okay, you just said he planned that out smooth. Then he planned all this out smooth. Is he been doing this shit for what, 30 years?
Yeah.
This
Tell me
shit was the
something.
smoothest thing he ever planned.
What you think, Swan?
I think his whole life he been smooth planning, but I never connected him. I never really connected him to the Tupac thing. I always had Suge as the Tupac thing, but it was because of the same reason that Diddy did the Biggie thing. So that was like my whole entire time. I always thought
Mm.
that they both did the
Oh,
same thing to their own people because of the same reasons, though.
I like that what you just said. I like where you just went.
I could see that. I could see that.
Yeah,
Because I kind of forgot about that.
yeah. So like, yeah, I never that's a shock. That's a shocker. Shock value 10 right there. That's like, wait,
For
huh?
real, I never really thought nobody like plotted to kill Biggie. I
Whoa.
thought, like, seriously, for me, I thought Biggie was just like wrong place, wrong time type thing. I ain't even gonna lie. I never
Okay.
looked at it as I never looked at it as a setup or nothing like that. Now with Tupac, yes, I looked at it as a setup, and I thought they had something to do with it. But with Biggie, I didn't think that. I ain't even gonna lie. So what you said, Swan, that's I could see that though.
Yeah,
So check this out. Um, Gene Deal, Puffy's ex bodyguard, said that the reason that Diddy was even at the Quiet Studio the night that Pac got shot was to spy on Biggie because he found out that Biggie was writing Junior Mafia's lyrics and Puffy got publishing off of anything Biggie wrote. So he was spying. He was there to spy on Biggie. Well, he wasn't even there about Tupac. He was there to spy on Biggie. And once he found out Biggie was writing for Junior Mafia and that he wasn't getting his money, Biggie got killed.
yeah,
So I like that line of thinking that you said, family.
yeah.
Because
Also,
I
like
forgot about that.
he also wasn't planning on signing back with Diddy though. They was already on the ends, like they was already on the outs in contracts and trying to like even be together for real.
Yeah, yeah,
That's why Pac made that shot at him about having somebody dancing in your videos and all that stuff.
right.
Yeah, it was it, man. That's
Sure, sure.
Diddy been a smooth criminal, man. I swear, bro, he been the smoothest criminal. Man, he been smooth, bro. He been smooth for him to have done a lot, all this stuff, bro. He been prevalent for what? I'm 30. He been prevalent for like at least a good 28, 30 years now. And
I'm giving him 30, 30 plus.
the man ain't he never been convicted. He never been nothing's ever, bro. This is just
Nothing.
now
He ain't
coming
never been in
out.
the court. Not no charges towards him until now.
Never,
He been in court with other
never.
people. Never for him.
Never, dog. And I sit back, I think about like all this time, dude. You did all this, and it ain't never been an allegation, and now all of a sudden, just everything comes out, and it's like, dang, bro. You know what? You actually might have did do that. And then the evidence that's stacking up on top of it now, and the way he act about the whole situation, it's like, man, that's crazy, bro. You did this for 30 years. You did this for 30 years.
But
And
I
you
find
didn't
it
do it just one
crazier that
time.
his
It's
kids is
multiple.
involved.
Man, it's a
Learned behavior.
it's the
It's
black
learned
it's a
behavior.
black cartel. He
His
got a he created
kids had to surrender their passports. They all on watch too. Like that's messed up.
he created a black cartel. That's fire.
Um, I'm gonna tell y'all, man. I never liked Diddy, man.
Yeah.
I never liked Diddy. I ain't gonna lie. Like when I seen Suge say what he said about Diddy and about dancing on in the video, and some people say he was talking about Jermaine Dupri, which is even crazy too. If you watch a lot of interviews, some people say he was going at Jermaine Dupri. Jermaine Dupri even said it, but when I heard him Suge say that, I immediately assumed thought of Diddy too, because at the time Diddy was dancing in everybody's video, and I couldn't stand that.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Man, that irritated me. I never liked it, bro. Even with all the image changes and name changes, like I never liked dude. He just seemed snaky to me. I don't know. I never liked dude. He
I
just
can
seemed like
I can
I
say
don't know.
that I can say that he was definitely before my time. So I never really. The only thing that he did that interested me was the making the band when the first season. After that, it was kind of like, yeah, I don't really, bro. You not relevant anymore. You just doing things to make yourself relevant. It's just chill, bro. Nothing, because Bad Boy been a record company forever, still 30 years, like you said, and after Mace, after Biggie, who else can you say came from Bad Boy that was worth anything?
You said after Mates?
Yeah, after well, you can give him a couple more, you can give him a few more people. I can give you a few
I'm
more
just making sure
names.
you add Mates.
Huh?
I'm just making sure you add Mace in there because
Yeah,
Mace
oh
was
yeah. Mace, Biggie, and Mace was his two biggest acts by far.
yeah yeah for
Hello,
sure
Kim.
Who?
Well, she was Junior Mafia, so that was
Yeah,
part of
Junior.
Biggie.
yeah
Yeah, that was Biggie's thing. That wasn't Diddy.
right
But
right.
after
It
after
was
those
supposed to
two,
be.
after those two, it ain't. I mean, it's not really nobody else that's noteworthy that you can say, oh yeah, Diddy made these people. They superstars. They got blase blah. He wasted the. It's a rapper named King Los. He wasted his whole career. He killed his career.
In fact, and speaking to you, Jazz, like Diddy didn't even really like Little Kim because he knew Biggie was writing for her and he wasn't getting money for that. He hated that. He was mad about that.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's why
I remember that.
he
That's why I
wouldn't
said Junior Mafia.
he wouldn't let Junior Mafia sign with Bad Boy. Biggie did not want Junior Mafia on Bad Boy. They was with Rivera.
Yeah, Diddy never really did. I mean, he got rich off of Ciroc though. That was his claim to fame for sure.
And Sean
Nasty
John,
ass shit. Yeah, he made money off Sean John though.
for
Sean
sure.
John. How long Sean John was around for? 5 years.
I
Like
don't
Fubu.
know.
It was around like Fubu and Rockaway.
It seemed, it seemed to last longer. It lasted longer than Rockaway. It seemed like.
You think so? I feel like they was around the same
Like
time. I wish we could look it up real quick. That's interesting. Cause just like all those companies came up at the same time. You think about Rockefeller, Rockaware, Sean John, Fubu, and Baby Fat.
Yep,
All that
yeah,
stuff
Baby Fat
came.
was
yep.
All that
And
stuff came and
Fubu.
went at the same
Yep,
time.
Fubu, yep. They was all the same time. But
It
at
all
the
well.
came.
same at Rockaware
Baby
lasted
Fat
way longer than all of them though.
I still see
I
a person
believe
that's a
that
Rockaware every now and blue moon, but that's few and far
they
between.
wild. They wild.
No, Rockaware lasted longer. Man Man was wearing Rockaware. He was born in '07. There was no Sean John really around in '07.
Oh, I don't
But
know.
Man Man was the rock
We
boy.
can look it
Man
up.
Man used to wear nothing but Rockaware back in the day.
I was wearing Sean
Sean
John
John
before
wasn't
man.
popping. Yeah,
I
Sean
believe.
John was before Man Man, but Sean John wasn't popping when Man Man was wearing Rockaware. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Rockaware was still in the stores everywhere, like everywhere, even Rainbow. Rockaware was everywhere still. Sean John wasn't popping like that no more.
Hey, Baby Fat had a nice little
We
run
don't
too,
know.
though. Them girls was wearing that Baby Fat.
I
Yeah, baby
love me
fat
some
got
baby
sold.
fat.
Yeah, them girls
Baby
was
Baby
fat
doing it.
fat and
sold
apple
that.
bottom.
Hey, I was just about to say apple bottoms. I swear I was just about to
Apple
say apple
bottom was
bottoms.
my shit, Brody. I had man, everything apple bottom. Shirts, jackets, pants, everything. Nigga, what?
That's wild, dog. Like, and when you think
Apple
about it,
bottom was my I still got
all
apple
those
bottom pants to this day. Literally.
all those clothing lines came from rappers, bro.
Man.
Yeah.
At the same time.
Same time.
There's a monkey see, monkey do world. I mean, we if it's
Man,
not successful, we gonna listen. Let me try that.
that's wild, bro. Ain't no way they all tried it at the same time, man. They all put their publishing in at the same on the same day.
And they all were successful in their own different way.
That's another thing that made me put you in that category when I'm like, yeah, man, Diddy and Jay-Z, they rock together too much. And you put the Russell Simmons in there. So you got Jay-Z, P. Diddy, and Russ all in the same boat, riding together, head high. And those was the three guys that put those companies together. Except for Fubu.
Man.
I can't remember who made Fubu.
Well, Nelly did apple bottom.
Yeah, Nelly did Apple Bottom. But Nelly cool. Nelly, I think Nelly in that group too, though. I know he cool with K Hart
I
and
don't think so.
K Hart cool with Diddy. But this spider
I
web
don't
getting
think
thick,
Nelly.
man.
I
Look,
don't think
we
Nelly was.
getting
I
deep into the
don't
spider
think
web.
Nelly or Kev with it.
No, Kevin Hart is they buddies for real.
No, I understand that, but I believe like just like the interview with Shay Shay with Marlon Wayne, he one of them niggas that nigga you when you leave the party begins. You understand what I'm saying? Did he
Yeah,
kick certain people out? He know who to
Yeah.
party with. He know who not to party with. I
Hmm.
don't know if I think Kevin Hart was one of them niggas that was allowed to party.
I knew about the little what do you call it? What's the
Camp
camp?
Diddy,
No, the
Camp
camp.
Camp Puff, Camp Puff, Puff Camp.
No, no. It wasn't that. It was something. It was something crazy. Oh, dang. What was it? Sweet. Dang, I can't even remember, man. I wish I could remember it right now. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's wild right there. Um, yeah,
It's
man.
just too much
So
with this for me.
it's like,
It's too
it's like
much.
we keep saying, it's
Flavor
learned
count.
behavior.
Flavor count. It was
Gross.
it was flavor count.
Puffy's flavor count.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Try
They
to.
say they say Usher got hospitalized by Diddy, and I don't know, man. It's wild, man.
Yeah, that's sad.
Wow.
Um, that's sad.
It's real. It's real sad. Um,
How about
you
my
know,
how about my dog Orlando Brown?
Orlando Brown been calling it out, ain't he?
Yeah, man, been saying these things, man. He might not be so crazy after all,
I was just thinking the same thing.
huh? That man
I
might be.
might start watching more of his content because he been spitting.
Yeah, that guy is different, boy. He funny, boy. He funny for real. Sometimes
He-
sometimes he do be doing too much though and saying like just doing stuff just to get clout, but sometimes he be talking for real.
Now that's why I don't mess with nothing that the Jaguar right chick say because that's your only, in my opinion, that's your only stream of revenue. You gotta keep coming up with wild stories about everybody, or your interview is gonna dry up.
Yeah. But she be speaking facts though. She be putting stuff out there.
I don't know. I mean, she do be putting some stuff out there.
Yeah.
She be talking.
Yeah, she be putting stuff out there for sure. Cause she was already saying, I mean, but whenever I say like nobody said anything, we still got the three bodyguards that we know that came out and said whatever they said, but nobody really
Mm.
believed anything that they said because nobody else has ever made claims.
Yeah, you just look at them as disgruntled employees.
Right. And it's like, yeah, nah.
No, because he paid them off. It was paid off or settled out of court or something. Money talks.
Shoot, these folks ain't even going to court for Diddy. They just
Yeah, you
scared
can
of
set
Diddy.
me up real
That
quick.
hey,
If I
Freddie
threaten you,
Gibbs.
if you make all this money and I threaten you and I tell you I'm about to go to court and I'm about to tell everybody your deepest darkest secrets, then you gonna pay me whatever I want to shut me up.
Y'all remember? All right, remember I was talking about the making a band. You remember the
Yeah,
first season where he had was it Freddie P?
I
That man,
mean that wasn't the first season, but I know what you're talking about.
that was the rapping group, right? With Baz Bunny,
The
Dylan, and all
band,
them.
the band, yep.
Yeah, that was the first season.
Mm-mm.
That wasn't the first season.
No, that
Oh
wasn't even the
shit!
first band. He had a white band named Old Town. Then he made a group called Danity Kane. Then he made them. I watched
No,
all that.
Danny D. I thought Danny D. I could have swore Danny D. Kane came after the band. Now,
No,
that's crazy. All right, well, check. So anyway, he had Freddie. So Freddie told a story one time about how Diddy threatened him one time, and he's like, and when he said it, now I'm sitting here thinking about it. And I'm like, dang, that do make sense, and that's probably why people really didn't mess with Diddy for real. He said one time Diddy threatened him and said something about nigga, do you know that if you don't do such and such, I'll buy your whole block and shut down the lights and the water on your whole block. He said he never heard a threat like that. So he was like, that nigga did he really got money? He could really do that. So it's like, I probably
yeah, I
shouldn't
heard
be.
Freddie say that.
So when I thought about that, I was like, dang, it makes sense why people really don't be messing with Diddy for real too. Cause like Buddy do got bread and he really could do whatever he really wants to you if he wanna do that.
And that's what
Grew up,
they saying,
grew up
like
to a place
with the
called.
with what's going on now. And that's what they saying too, because he had control over people's career, over their homes, over their kids, like everything. Like he was threatening everything. He was threatening
Yeah,
their careers. He was threatening their stability to be
yeah,
at home, to have their kids, everything. Like so, of course, I'm gonna surrender and I'm gonna do whatever you want. Like I said, at the same time, money talks. If you got the power to shut me down, if I don't do what you want, unless I'm a strong-willed motherfucker, like you gonna shatter. Who was
yeah,
it? Shine. We watched his interview. He said he crushed his career because he wouldn't do what he wanted him to do.
Yeah,
Like, and Shine was dope.
Shane was cool.
You a
Sean
hater.
Poe. Sean Poe, he said he ruined his career. Yeah, I remember hearing that.
Shane was cool.
Yeah,
Um,
I don't really remember what he made, what his music, like what songs he made for real.
he just sounded
But
like Biggie, in my opinion.
yeah, I mean, I heard that he was pretty cool. He said Diddy ruined his whole life though. That's crazy.
Yeah, he did.
You think he ruined his life?
Yeah,
Why you say that?
because when they was going to trial, Diddy would only allow witnesses. Only allowed his lawyers to find witnesses that would say good things about Diddy and bad things about Shine. Like he went out his way to find people that said Shine did it.
Uh, yeah,
When
that's
Shine
pretty
when
tough.
Shine said he did it the whole time.
Yeah, that's pretty tough.
Yeah, got him jailed, and then once he got jailed, he got deported.
Yeah,
So that's just end of him.
yeah, that man. Yeah, so what after that? I mean, karma is beautiful thing though, right? You see what's going on with him now. So
Absolutely. Yeah, man. I guess Diddy just getting what he deserved, man. Cause he been doing a lot of things for a long time.
Did you see the prison they had him at?
No,
It's uh it's called MDC. It's in. They say a few other people been like. They say R. Kelly been in there.
okay,
Um,
yeah, I did hear that.
yeah, it's been a few famous people that been in there, but they say that man, that place ain't no joke, boy.
Well, he on suicide watch anyway, so he ain't in a single cell. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I mean, he probably was single celled anyway though, cause he a
yeah,
celebrity.
he gotta be
He gotta be. They
PC.
want him.
Yeah, he gotta be PC. He too
Yeah, they
famous.
Right.
want him.
Yeah.
I just don't know.
Yeah.
Dang, they would have to keep him on suicide watch because that man might
Yeah.
kill
They
himself.
got to.
That
You
stuff
heard
is
it
that's a big major change in your lifestyle, boy.
for sure, and not only that, it's still them crazy Tupac fans out here, man. You heard them say, I don't know if y'all heard this or not, but the little when Keefe D was in there, they touched him up. They was touching him up. Them Tupac fans was touching him up in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got jumped a few times in there.
But then they say then we see something where they said they had to keep him. That the FBI said they had to keep him by himself because it was like money on Diddy's head. Basically, like if you raped him, beat him up, or anything, like you get dough.
Damn, I ain't never even heard that. That's wild. I did hear I did hear speculations and conspiracy theories that Diddy has so much dirt on rich, powerful people like them videos that's why his house got raided because Diddy was threatening people like I got these videos of you and they want them videos. People like Clive Davis, big people. What you think about that? What y'all think about that? They said he had video footage of almost everybody doing crazy stuff in there.
They was all in the pictures and everything with him. Duh, they all ain't that go with Russell Simmons.
But they say that Diddy upset them people and they wanted and threatened to use these videos and that's what got his house raided. That's what blew. That's what blew. That's what made everything come down. That Diddy was
But
threatening
if that
people
was
with
the
his
case, when
videos.
they had the videos and they would have arrested them too.
If they powerful enough, they send the FBI retrieve the videos for them.
Mm.
Oh
That's
man.
just speculation. That's just that's just conspiracy theory. Say stuff that
Yeah.
I've been I done heard floated around.
That's an out there claim. I
Yeah,
think I think somebody just blew the whistle and he might have I mean he probably did piss off the wrong person. Obviously he had to piss off the wrong person. When you in that type of elite company and you in that type of elite group of people, that's the only way something like that can happen to you. You can buy off all that. You can pay for all of that trouble that people be in. That's the only reason why they able to go with it. So get away with it for so long. He definitely pissed somebody off. We don't know who. Maybe it was Clive Davis. Maybe it was somebody up higher.
right.
He pissed somebody off though. It's all bad.
Yeah, it's gonna be very interesting to see where it go from here, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But enough of that, man. Everybody talked about that. My guy, I know you a Houston Texans fan, right?
Houston, Texas for sure. Yeah.
So yeah. So what you was thinking? What you think about that C.J. Stroud situation that just happened, man? You know what we talking about?
I think it should not be blown out of proportion. I know people saying something about he's trying to son the guy and the fact that I mean he's still a young dude, so why can't he get that advice? I mean, I just feel like at the end of the day, it's no different than if you work at a job for a year longer than a person. I mean, don't you think you could have some type of advice to give the person to make them maybe do something a little bit better or help them improve on something that they might be doing that's not right. Obviously, Caleb Williams had a bad game, so we can say that that was a person that's doing something that's not right. I just think it was just like, I mean, he said what he said. He's just giving them a little advice. Maybe the timing wasn't the greatest, but who's to say that they even have conversation with each other on a regular basis? So no time better than the present, right?
Mm. So for those that don't know, Caleb Williams, rookie quarterback for the Bears, had a bad game against the Houston Texans. Was got C.J. Stroud as quarterback, another young quarterback, second year player, right?
Yeah. Rookie of the
After
year.
the game, rookie of the year, but I, I just wanted to make the point that he's second year player. After the game, he gave some advice to Caleb Williams that what, and he was mic'd up so you could hear what he told him. Everybody could hear what he was saying. He told him to learn from his mistakes. That learn from your mistakes. He was like, learn from this. You know what I'm saying? Learn from your mistakes.
So
You'll
what
get
is
better.
let me tell you exactly what he said.
Go ahead.
He told him, stop taking those hits. You good. He said you good, but stop taking those hits. And the last thing he told him to come back because that's when Caleb Williams started walking off. He said, "Come back, come
He
here,
told
let
him
me
come
talk.
back.
Yeah, come
Hmm.
here. No, come here real quick." And he told him, he said, "Well, you good." He said, "You good, but you gotta." He said, You gotta something. I don't remember the last part he said, but he said you just gotta do something. You just gotta make them
Okay.
plays or make the plays or something like that."
And you're right. Okay. And when asked about it, C.J. Stroud said he wasn't trying to sign him or nothing like that. He said that's what all the quarterbacks did to him his rookie season. They gave him after the game. Quarterbacks came up to him and gave him advice, so he was just trying to do the same thing. I respect that. I think that a point you just made. We don't know that relationship. We don't know how much they talk. So if I don't know you like that, and I just had a bad game, I ain't really probably trying to hear what you're talking about right now. Uh, unless, well, yeah, I just gotta stand on what I just said. Unless you like Brady or somebody like that.
So
I
who?
mean, not even Brady, not even Brady. I don't know. It depends on our relationship.
So
You
let
know
me
what I'm
ask you this. Let me ask you this. Who better who better to give you advice on something than a person that has just been in your situation?
No, I agree with that. But how it's all about how acceptable I am to taking that advice, though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying C.J. Stroud was wrong for giving that advice. I'm just saying, I understand why bro might not have had one to take it at that moment, at that time. Like it's the timing of it. It's in the relationship. How close are we? That's
So
what
let
I'm
me
saying.
so let me ask you this. What like if somebody had to be right and somebody had to be wrong, like we have to use the duality in this conversation. If somebody had to be right and somebody had to be wrong, who was right and who was wrong and why?
See, if I had to pick, with me not knowing their relationship, if I'm just assuming they don't know each other like that, then I'm saying Stroud was wrong. Just don't talk to me. I don't want to talk to you. I don't even know you like that. You mic'd up and everything. I don't know you like that. Uh, talk to me after. I mean, not right after the game. It's, keep saying, I keep stressing the timing of it. I ain't saying nobody really wrong, but you told me to choose. But I'm just saying the timing of it. I'm really stressing the timing. Like I just had this bad game, and if I don't know you like that, I'm not. I need a cool enough moment before I can. I'm open to accept. I'm open to hear some advice.
I can see that.
Now, if you hit me up the next day or email me like boom, 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 I done cooled off. Now I'm probably look at it a different way. That's why I keep stressing timing, the timing of it. You know what I'm saying?
I think me
But
personally,
I don't think he was wrong.
and I'm gonna take. Let's see, who was rookie of the year the prior year? Because I want to take my bias out of the equation.
Okay.
Who was rookie of the year the year before? Do we even know that? Who was it?
I don't know.
Screw it. Let's say let's say Caleb Williams winning rookie of the year this year.
Hmm.
I'm the number one draft pick. I go to the I go to the Carolina Panthers. I have a tough game against them. And the man come up to me, you know what I'm saying? We dap each other up, we hug each other up. And he like, hey man, you gotta stop taking those hits, bro. And hey, you a good player, you good, like keep doing your thing. Just stop taking those hits. Hey, I ain't tripping about that, man. I appreciate the advice
No,
because in my opinion, I'm gonna
you
take
should
it
see
as
it as an honor.
huh?
That you see it as you should see it as an honor that they even care
Well,
to give you
nah,
this. Play.
it ain't even as an honor. It's just the simple fact of like, bro, you been here and you already doing this. Like, granted, I know I've been doing this because I went through the college ranks and I've been dominating. But now I'm in the NFL, and you actually was rookie of the year last year. Like, you actually legitimately just did what I did or what I'm doing right now. I gotta take your advice. I mean, I gotta hear what you say, because I mean, who better to learn from? Why would I? I definitely don't want to take nobody like Zach Wilson's advice. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? Like if Zach Wilson came and talked to me like that, like, bro, you ain't even play on the field. What is you talking about? But I mean, you still gotta
Okay,
take
I
it.
see
You
what
still
you're saying.
gotta take it because he is in the NFL and he still has played. So he still
Right.
has the experience. So realistically, I guess I would even take Zach Wilson's advice, because it's like he might tell me, "Hey man, don't be so hesitant," because that's what put me on the bench. That he might tell me that. I gotta
Hmm.
take that. I might have had a bad game, but hey, look, hey, I did hesitate a lot. Them boys was rocking my dog. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hmm.
I just feel like, granted, I agree with you. Timing could have been better, but even though we don't understand why the timing was the way it was, I just do believe it was a good intention behind it. It
Yeah,
wasn't
for
like
sure.
he
It might be the
wasn't.
only time they ever gonna talk
Yeah,
this year.
it wasn't nothing like that, and I don't see why anybody would have took it that way. But I do. I think Caleb knows that he wasn't trying to be like that. He probably was just, and he probably didn't even try to pull away from him like that for real, how it appeared. It probably just was like on some, oh yeah, all right, you said what you said. Now I'm about to keep it pushing because I'm trying to get up out of here.
Uh huh.
But
Right.
when you say, I do want to ask you this before we hop up off here, because I gotta get up off here. You didn't happen to watch the Jets game, did you?
The Aaron Rodgers situation.
Yeah, with the Robert Salah.
Yeah,
What'd you think about that?
I think Aaron Rodgers is a fucking jerk.
So you don't think he was playing, right?
I don't think he was playing. His face ain't look like it.
Man, that was
He can
crazy.
say he can say what he want to say, but I'm looking at his face. It ain't look like what he said.
I was trying to read his lips.
He said two touchdown lead.
And man, that man pushed him off him like,
Don't touch me.
Yeah, don't touch me. Like
And
that's what
then
I'm like. Wait, did he
he hit
say
him with
don't?
the Marshawn Lynch.
Did he
Remember
say don't
Marshawn Lynch
fucking?
do that
He say
shit?
don't fucking touch me. What happened with Marshawn? What?
Remember Marshawn used to do that shit? People used to run up, try to give him a hug. He'd back him up and give him the
Oh yeah,
handshake.
yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
I don't want no hug. Shake my
Yeah,
hand. Don't
yeah.
touch me.
I don't know, man. That looked kind of bad on national TV, boy.
It looked wild.
Yeah, that looked kind of bad. I don't know if that's the message you want to give off, but hey,
It's
hey,
Aaron
hey,
Rodgers.
hey, that's Aaron Rodgers, and they won. So hey, Robert Saleh in the hot seat, so he'll take it any way he can get it right about now.
Oh yeah, he gonna do something else. Aaron Rodgers is gonna act up again before this season over.
Oh, for sure, he a
Especially if they
player
start
now.
losing.
He a straight diva.
Especially if they start losing.
I don't know, man. I don't know though. That the way he looked the way he looked against that Patriots though, it don't look like they might be losing as long as that defense can hold up. But who knows?
Still got it. That man still got it, huh?
Yeah, he nice. He cool for a 40-year-old. He's still out
Man,
there moving. He's still out there moving. Like Tom Brady was not moving. Tom Brady had cinder blocks. That man was moving, but he running for first downs and everything.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Aaron, he a different little breed. But all right, man, it's been real. It's been real. I
Yes, sir.
appreciate you having me on here, bro.
For sure, man. Always, man. We're gonna link back up. Whenever I
Yeah,
get
for
on here,
sure.
man, I'll send you the link. Feel me?
For sure, for sure. And I'll hop on.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Jazz, I
bro.
appreciate you. I appreciate you, Jazz. I appreciate everybody that's on here watching. Real Game No Giving Podcast, and we out, man. Y'all have a good night.
Good night.
Good night.